How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and welcome to the New Zealand versus Samoa review for the first round of the Pacific Championships. And holy shit, it delivered. It absolutely delivered. What a fantastic game. New Zealand and Samoa, 24-18, the final score. New Zealand getting the win over Samoa in what was absolute magic, guys. It really was. It was a game that had you on the edge of your seat, especially in the last 10 minutes there when Murray Talangi scored in the corner to make it 18-all. It was just breathtaking the way the game was finishing. Both teams were fatigued and going at it. Fantastic game of footy. Before we go any further, guys, if you're new around here, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're a regular viewer, thank you very much for tuning in as well. I want to acknowledge the live chat before we review this game, man. Holy crap. G'day to everyone that's here. Hello to Jeffrey. Hello to Jason Reeder. Hello to Josh Sami, CJ Moxley, Rishi, Will, CJ Moxley in the chat. Free ads just interrupted the stream too far, but hey, revenue works. Hey, man, if I'm having a couple of ads interrupt the live stream for you, then you know that YouTube is working. So apologies about that, Mox. Not much I can do about it if the ads are going to interrupt you. But what a game, man. New Zealand 24, Samoa 18. Just unbelievable. What a game of footy, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're getting close to 4K. I think we can get to 4K by the end of November. I think we can get there. I really do. So let's try and get there. But honestly, we talk about New Zealand Samoa being such a great game, and the atmosphere on TV looked outstanding. Can you imagine next Sunday up at Suncorp Stadium, Tonga versus Samoa? And yes, that is right, lads. I haven't told anyone this, except for a few people that know behind the scenes. I will be attending the Tonga versus Samoa game next Sunday up there at Suncorp Stadium. Tickets were only $15. I will be up there next week at Suncorp, Tonga versus Samoa. I'll be doing a vlog. It's going to be fantastic. Really looking forward to getting up there. It's only a 2.5-hour drive from where I live to get up to Suncorp. So Tonga, Samoa, I'm attending the game. I'm going to do a vlog. It's going to be a lot of fun. My first ever international rugby league game. I've never been to an international rugby league game before, so I cannot wait to attend this next week. Next Sunday, it's going to be amazing, honestly. All right, let's talk about the game. New Zealand and Samoa. So obviously New Zealand won the game 24-18. We're going to go through the tries. Now, honestly, the first 10 minutes, New Zealand were all over Samoa. Samoa were a bit loose with the ruck. They sort of just, they were missing a lot of tackles. New Zealand were very dominant early on. They ended up scoring the first try through Casey McLean, who had a great season at Penrith. He was one of the nominees for Centre of the Year. Obviously didn't win it, but had a great year at Penrith. Had a breakout year. Scored the first try of the game. And then he scored the second try of the game 10 minutes later. He scored 2 tries in the opening 20 minutes. Casey McLean was very good. And I think that's one part that Samoa need to work on for next week is their right edge defense, where it's got Blaze Talangi, Jaden Sewer, and Isaac Tago. That edge, they were just getting torn apart, man. They were getting torn apart. New Zealand off to a fantastic start, 12-0. Samoa hit back through Dean Mariner off it was like off a scrum play, I think it was, or whatever it was. It was on the left-hand side. Beautiful, beautiful ball. I think Jerome Luai passed it to him. And Roger, all of them were involved. was a very good try for Dean Mariner. Ends up being 12 points to 6. New Zealand still in front. And then we get one of the most chaotic tries that you'll probably see out of the entire Pacific Championships. Samoa go for a 40-20. Chance Nickel Klugstad keeps the ball in play because he doesn't want to concede a 40-20. He keeps the ball in play, and he ends up running into the goddamn fence, the poor old metal fence. Chance goes pretty much straight through it, and Simi Sasungi, who was on the field for about 30 seconds, ends up chasing it, picks up the ball, and scores under the post, all because Chance kept the ball in play. Now, if Chance had his foot on the touchline, it would have been no try. It would have just been a scrum. But pretty incredible that Chance, the effort for Chance to keep it in was great. Unfortunately, goes through the metal fence, WWE style. And Simi Sasungi scores one of the craziest tries that he'll ever score, to be honest. We get the 12-all, and halftime was approaching. Samoa was starting to get on top with their 2 tries in 7 minutes. And Samoa had a lot of momentum going into halftime. And then we get before halftime, and Dylan Brown, with literally, 20 seconds to halftime, ends up putting on this little banana chip kick. And Matt Timoko ends up scoring pretty much right on halftime for New Zealand. It was a very good try. Good football from Dylan Brown. And Timoko scoring pretty much on halftime. And New Zealand take an 18-12 lead. 16-12 lead, into halftime. Very good stuff there. And then obviously Samoa, they had a number of opportunities to get back in front. Like Murray Taulagi had a chance to score, but he changed hands. Obviously didn't get the ball down, ended up dropping the ball over the corner post. And then there was another opportunity for Taulagi where his foot was in the touch. And then New Zealand got this penalty where Dean Mariner ran out of the line, and I think he contacted Chance. But it was, in my opinion, it was an accidental collision. I don't think it should have been a penalty. There was no intent to hit someone high or anything like that. It was just an unfortunate accident that occurred, and Mariner ends up getting penalised. I didn't agree with the decision. Thought it was a really tough call against Samoa. And then, obviously, they take the 2 points here, go to 18-12. And then, finally, after 2 attempts of scoring, third time lucky, Murray Taulagi ends up scoring in the corner for Samoa. We go to 18-all. It was a big kick from the sideline as well from Blaise Taulagi. It was a big kick, and he nailed it. 18-all. We have a grandstand finish here at Go Media Stadium. Unbelievable finish. And Samoa were offloading the ball, which they did a lot. And I think there were times where Samoa did offload the ball way too much. And there were times where I think it was definitely necessary. But I think it was just their style of play. There was a bit of chaos going on. I think it was Jerome Luai. He put a grubber kick in. And I think Blaise Taulagi ended up with the ball. And Talangi's away. He passes the ball on the inside to Dean Mariner. Dean Mariner, it ends up bouncing off his chest, knocks the ball on. Now, a few people have suggested on social media that the pass from Blaise Taulagi was too hard. It was too hard for Mariner to catch. In my opinion, and in all my time watching rugby league and playing rugby league as a junior, as a young bloke playing the game, if you're in that situation where you're going to back up in support, regardless if the pass is too hard or not, Dean Mariner is an NRL player. He should have caught the ball. It was an absolute certainty it would have been a try. I think Mariner should have taken it. He dropped it. It's unfortunate. He should have scored it, really, honestly. Mariner should have scored that try. There's no excuses. Most players would score that. Anyway, a few people saying that it was too hard to catch. I think most players would have said that they should have caught that ball. Anyway, so Dean Mariner scores a try. Dean Mariner doesn't score a try. Samoa would have been in front with 7, 8 minutes to go. New Zealand get down the other end. They do a crossfield kick, and Dylan Brown, of all people, goes above them, catches the ball, gets to the try line, and scores. And again, a lot of people think this is a no try. Here's the situation that you got to understand. The on-field referee says try. You go back and watch the replay and the camera angles. Yes, it may look like he was short. It may look like he didn't get there. It may even look like he dropped the ball. You need to have conclusive evidence to say that he didn't score. If the on-field referee had said no try, then this game remains at 18-all, and we're looking at a different game. We're probably looking at golden point, to be honest. But because the on-field decision was try, there wasn't any camera angles where you could probably overturn it. There probably just wasn't enough evidence to say that he didn't score. Like, the referee was right in line with it. He was very close to it, and he had a direct shot at it. Look, people can complain about it being no try all they want, but at the end of the day, the on-field call was try. I don't believe there was enough evidence to say that I don't believe there's enough evidence to overturn it. I think it's the right call. You got to go with the on-field call in those situations. It sucks for Samoa because they'd be filthy about it, but near impossible to overturn that. Near impossible. So New Zealand end up getting in front, 24-18. Samoa have a couple of chances, and then there was one offload that didn't go to plan. And then New Zealand nearly scored at the end as well with like 30 seconds to go. They nearly scored, and then there was chaos, offloads, and I think there was a knock on from, I think Tago did a chip and chase, and he didn't get the ball back, and that was pretty much the ball game. New Zealand end up winning 24 points to 18. A cracking game of football. Really enjoyable game. I mean, if this is the standard we're going to get for the Pacific Championships between New Zealand, Samoa, and Tonga, like, we're in for a great tournament because, like, we get Samoa versus Tonga next week. We get Tonga versus New Zealand the week after. Like, if today's game is the standard that we're going to get, it's going to be a great tournament. I really enjoyed this game. Thought it was outstanding, and I cannot wait to be at Suncorp next week for Tonga and Samoa. I don't even care who wins. I'm just looking forward to going up there and enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the game. It's going to be awesome. But you know what? Well done to New Zealand. I written New Zealand off, I'll be honest. I looked at the teams on Tuesday. I said Samoa would win. I said New Zealand's team was weak. And on paper, it probably was a bit weak. But you just can't write off the Kiwis. And I think I took a little bit too much into the teams on paper. And I'm going to put my hand up right now and say that I was wrong about New Zealand. I was wrong. So credit to them. But I will say, as much as I was wrong about New Zealand, Samoa were a bit unlucky. They were. They bombed multiple tries. Talangi bombed 2 in the corner. Then he ended up getting 1. Mariner ended up bombing the try, which, honestly, if Mariner catches that ball, Samoa will probably win the game, right? So Samoa were very close. Like, they were very close. And they could have won this game, but a couple of bomb tries cost them in the end. And if you don't take your chances against a team like New Zealand, they will make you pay. So, yeah, well done to New Zealand. My top 3 players on ground, though, let's get to it. Top 3 players on ground. And tell you what, there were a lot of players to choose from here. There were some awesome players in today's game. It really was. So, we'll go 3-2-1. We'll go 3-2-1. We're going to start with Samoa. Number 3. I'm going to say number 3 was, honestly, I'll go with Jeremiah Nanai. I thought Jeremiah Nanai was very good for Samoa. He got plenty of ball. He looked really good with the football. Very dangerous. Thought he was really good, Nanai. Here's my number 3. My number 2 is also from Samoa. I'm going to go with Payne Haas as number 2. Thought Haas was great in this game, man. 177 run meters, played the full 80 minutes. Absolutely outstanding. Payne Haas. Nothing surprising, though. It's Payne Haas. Like, are you ever really surprised with Payne Haas? Like, he was outstanding. And my player of the game, I know he scored 2 tries in the first half, but I thought he was good all game. Casey McLean. Seriously, this play just gets better and better. Like, in the first half, he had 2 tries, and then he just kept at it. I thought he was really good. Casey McLean, I thought he had a very strong game at center, and I thought he was best player on the field. I thought he was very good. So, Casey McLean, my player of the game. Payne Haas is my second best player. Jeremiah Nanai was the third best. I'll give a couple of honorable mentions. You know, thought Matt Timoko was very good. Thought Dylan Brown was solid. Joseph Tarpanay was very strong. Couple of Samoa honorable mentions. I thought Francis Moller off the bench had a good game. Sasungi was very good. I thought Roger at fullback, I thought he was very strong as well. Dane Mariner at center had some good stuff, good moments there as well. But overall, guys, awesome game of footy. And I think New Zealand did well to win the game. So full credit to them. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the review. Appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all. And stay tuned for tomorrow night. I have a very big live stream planned for tomorrow night. I do it every single year. You guys know how I do my yearly round 1's fixture, and then I do my Magic Round fixture. Well, tomorrow night I will be revealing my round 1 fixture. The NRL draw comes out in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to get my thinking cap on tonight, and I'm going to be revealing my round 1 draw in tomorrow night's live stream. So I'll be setting up that live stream for tomorrow night, guys. So make sure you tune in to that one. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Well done to New Zealand. And see you guys in the next one.